Students and parents are reporting seeing bats in this off-campus apartment. I'm Brianna Smith in College Town, learning why they're concerned and why they're calling for more action from the complex. From the outside, things seem perfectly normal at off-campus student housing apartment Stadium Center The Edge. But what's inside one stairwell is putting students and their parents on edge. Bats.
We were made aware that there were bats infesting the stairwell in near elevator one.
I talked to Kelly Wolf, the parent of a Florida State University student. She says the bats have been there since at least September.
A bat has, was in the elevator with her friend. The students, are exposed to a health risk.
A specialist at St. Francis Wildlife in Havana, Juliana Gill, told me about those risks.
I know a lot of people are scared of rabies. Less than 1% of bats typically have rabies. As far as that video and the number of bats that were in the building, any potential disease threat is really minimal.
She identified the bats as Mexican free-tailed bats. The species of bats typically roost together in colonies as large as 300 to 1,000.
The warmth and coverage is usually what attracts them. Anything that has a entry point that's nice and high up.
But the removal of the bats can be tricky. Effective techniques require sealing all entry points to the building and allowing bats to exit through one controlled exit. But between April and August, it's illegal because of bats' gestation periods. Wolf sent me a series of emails from the complex starting September 9th. The most recent one was sent October 3rd, informing residents that the complex was working with removal specialists and urging residents not to use the stairwell. I reached out to the American Campus Communities, the owner and manager of the building, for an update. The spokesperson says federal and state laws that protect bats has constrained its ability to act swiftly, and that a hired vendor told them that remediation efforts appear successful and that they are monitoring the stairwell to confirm. Wolf wants the complex to do more, like monitoring doorways to the stairwell and communicating timelines for removal.
She will not be renewing her lease, but without more information from the complex, we're left on our own to really kind of understand where this ends.
Gill says the removal of bats can be tricky because the most effective techniques involve sealing off all entryways. Gill says that any student worried about exposure to these bats, whether it's bites or scratches, to reach out to the health department for guidance on post-exposure treatment. In College Town, Brianna Smith, ABC 27.